With a yo-ho-ho, it's Taylor the Toaster, and welcome back to the Second Wind Smash UK Weekly Roundup. This has been the only week in January to not have some kind of monthly on it, but does that mean there's been no news to report on? Not on your Nelly. Let's have a look. PR season may be almost over, but we have one more to release this week. This is the Ulster PR to represent Northern Ireland and the surrounding area. Congratulations to Creeper Constable for taking first in Ulster. But a new challenger approaches as a brand new sponsor has entered the fray, Polygon Esports. They've picked up Yorkshire players Keza, Burnsy and Scrob. Should be getting some good results off for those guys. Best of luck to Polygon Esports going forward. Now it's been 20 long months, but finally this week it is Manchester Conquest time with the 7th event in the series history. I can't wait. We're going to be having all of the top UK talent like Pelly, Curry G and Emas there, even some international talent like Frisky Sissin coming down from Norway. This is going to be a big one, some of the best commentators and players to hold it down in Manchester. I can't wait. But also up in Scotland, we'll see New Year Knockout taking place in Dundee with the likes of Jodgers, Shield, Ander, Mazebeans and all the other fresh new talent in Scotland. We'll see another champion crowned there too. So let's look at some of the new events that are coming up, and first of all we've got to mention Coronation, hosted by Preston Guild Smash. No relation to Coronation Street or anything. I would definitely be there in a heartbeat. But with a 48-man cap in the heart of Preston and £300 to potentially be won, this is a big one, so don't miss out. Also on January 29th, for the Scottish players, we'll be seeing Silver City Smash. It's becoming a regular thing up there, so keep an eye on it if you're in the surrounding area. Now over in Wales, get your tuxedos and your dresses out because it's showtime on February 5th. The event is full because COVID restrictions in Wales mean that there has to be a 30-man attendee cap in place, but if you contact Kazooie, you'll put you on the waiting list and maybe you'll be joining those fancy dressed people, yeah? Now over in Middlesbrough, Trilby will be hosting Knockout 7. My old hometown, I love this event and it just capped this week as well, so it's looking real big. Again, we've got players travelling from all over the country and even from elsewhere to be there for this first time 96-man cap. If you've never been to a knockout before, this is one of the best ways to check out the northern talent of Smash, and it's just hosted by a wonderful group of people, so if you can't come, at least watch it on Twitch, you'll enjoy it, promise. But if you're over in Ireland, then there will also be AS1 Arena on the same date, February 12th. Plenty of options, lots of Smash. Speaking of Smash Brothers, there'll also be Super Smash Point 4 in Sheffield on February 26th. Look, it's been announced for a while, but the waiting list is, it's starting to come into effect. If anyone drops out, I would want to make sure you're on that list and get down to Sheffield for what is going to be the second premiere event of the whole season. Now one of our newest announcements, GP is going to be putting the TO hat on once again to host Tea Party 1, the grand introduction. I kid you not, it is a 24-hour event with an overnight after party. If you're not convinced on the East of England yet, this will make sure that you are. Sorry, is that East of England? Sorry, get it right. That'll be taking place on March 5th and crossing over into March 6th, just about. But also, there's more GP for us because One Life Left 2022 also got postponed, meaning that this event, spearheaded by GP, will now be taking place on the 9th and 10th of April. That's not just a Smash event, so you can get yourself down there to any purpose, but I mean, I'd bring a GameCube controller just in case. Finally, all the way over on the 2nd and 3rd of July, the next big event in Dublin is going to be The Odyssey. Keep an eye on the Second Wind updates for more information on that one. No monthlies to talk about this week, so let's move straight into the weeklies. Starting with London, Super hosted another Dis Monday Meltdown, where Emas took the crown, but scores coming in second place shows a real sign of improvement for the Rising Toon Link, with a win over Darkstalker along the way. However, Darkstalker had the rest of London in the palm of his hands for the remainder of the week. He wins in Stratford over Crispy in Grand Finals, although this kill kind of messed him up a bit. And finally, he takes Lab over Bossman, formerly Don't Get Route 67, to close out the weekend. Down in the southeast, Cargo is back in full swing and Tante takes the new year with a Mewtwo win. Big stuff to him, but Toffee not far behind as he takes second for this week. The southwest also gives us a surprise traveller as Nexus Fight Club sees Boat come down from Lancaster to devastate the Nexus Weekly with his trademark snake. Chaz Babs will settle for second place this time. East of England then. It's not time for the tea party yet, but it is tea time and GP will score yet another weekly, this time over Squid Snipe. And at T6S, Contact brings the dock in the house at Smash Sense, with Gamubi taking silver. Now for the Midlands, and the first max cancel of the year sees Parsnip take first place, with Donk settling for second. That is a wonderfully gratifying tag to say. But we have to talk about Breakout. Robbie AK-47 with the big win, beating the likes of Wills, Claw and Zanatti to take first place at Breakout. Big ups to the lad, let's see if he can keep it up throughout the year. And finally at GR Clash, Nia also starts the year with a win over Cars in Grand Finals. Nicely done. Over in Wales, Cloaked is keeping up the constant string of victories across the UK. He wins Rehearsal this week, and see if he can win some more as the year goes on. Yorkshire next, and Leeds at Pixel Bar is first, often won by Scrob, but this time instead of the Mii Brawler he goes for a Wolf pick. Burnsy says, "You're good, but I'm better," and takes first place. Meanwhile at Melting Point, Honey O is going to take first place over Mr. Spuddles, but it will be good to see Mr. Spuddles at his first monthly back soon in Manchester Conquest. Over at Frag Smash, Scrob just said, "Yeah, I'm not going Wolf again, and just wins with Mii Brawler, well done." The T-Cat in second place with Corin, I would love to see if you can get that character on the map some more. And finally at the Goblin Pit, it's Benched in first place with a win over Keza. Now in the northwest we have a Smash Quarter, and of course SBF is able to take first place again, but Honey O making the trip to make sure there's a silver medal on his plate as well. Over at Fool's Gold, ItMe takes a third straight win at this tournament series in a row, might carry some momentum into Manchester Conquest. And in the northeast, Lito makes his long-awaited return after taking a month off, but it's Curry G who looks to start a new streak for 2022. Also Minimo in second, and we had Danestat there, that was pretty awesome. Speaking of Danestat, we have some Scottish tournaments, and at CC, it's a new year, but Griff still keeps making sure that that title is not going anywhere, keeping the streak up. And at Thistle, it goes to Octave. This man absolutely blew up at VCA, and I can't wait to see more travel from Octave throughout the year. This is a good sign of things to come. And our last tournament in Ireland, we have There's Always a Bigger Fish Too, and Creeper Constable may have just taken first place on the Ulster PR, but it's Raven who takes first place at this tournament. Well done to them. And that's all for this weekly roundup. If your event isn't in the report yet, make sure to contact Second Wind UK and we'll get you involved in there. Also, if you can, make sure to support the series on Ko-Fi, and it might even get your name read out in the end. Like for example, NutRoast and FocusMiss. Cheers for that help. Now then, I've been Taylor the Toaster, and I'll see you later.